Good evening, everybody. We've had a few technical problems coming in, but that's nothing unusual. Just going to raise the mic a bit. There we go. Just going to drop over and check out with YouTube just to make sure that they're on site, because, like I say, no, everything looks okay there. I'm happy now. I tell you this, that track in the background, that is a big salute to the United States of America. I'm an ex-serviceman. I served in battle. Alongside me were Americans in some nasty places. I'm just saying. So tonight, the shirt is looking like a United States shirt, but I got to tell you, there's a kind of story with that as well. It's a rugby shirt, and you get beaten up playing rugby, and you beat up playing rugby, and I used to play rugby as well. So there's a lot of good feeling for me tonight for the USA. But I'm also going to tell you, I'm also a big fan of Paraguay. I am. A certain Rocky Santa Cruz and other players in the past have caught my eye too, but this track in behind is Ultimate Soccer's track for the USA during the World Cup. So enjoy this. I'm going to let you listen to this, and then we're going to listen to a bit of Paraguay's, and then we'll take you through the team stuff and the stuff that you need to know. Oh yeah, keep watching. More coming. Like I say, I haven't gone anywhere, just letting you enjoy some of this good music as we get into this big match tonight, USA-Paraguay. Are you worried about the game tonight? What are you thinking? US fans, get in the chat, jump in the chat. Leonardo, greetings. Good evening, my friend. Give me a scoreline, Leonardo. What are you thinking for this match? USA Paraguay. What are you thinking? I know you know football. Leonardo is a big member on Ultimate Soccer Show, people. He knows football. He's a big Brazilian. He's looking for gold this year for Brazil. But Leonardo Baraviera, a regular to the show, knows a lot about football, and he'll not lead you far wrong. So, just waiting for the TV companies to get in. Pickle Kisser, my man, how you doing? How are you feeling today? After that, eh? How are you feeling? You got to be feeling good. You got to be feeling good. I'm going to get into the music here. Going to move this one along. It's a beautiful little track, and I'm just going to show you the music for a bit. But you must be feeling good, Pickle Kisser. Let me know from today's match. I hope you've seen it. You must have seen it. You've got to have seen it. You have to have seen that. Just going to open up one of my docks here. There you go. Come on, get into the dock lands. That's what I was looking for. My dock with everybody in it. The chat. It had disappeared. But Pickle Kisser, I think it's going to be 2-0 Paraguay. Sorry, 2-0 USA. But I'm kind of rooting for Paraguay. Why would you not? Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. You definitely got to. I'm going to take the music just down a little bit. It is rather nice. And it is another song. But yeah, I got to say, why would you not be rooting for Paraguay? Milky Moo, Celtic 67, how you doing, geezer? No rest for the wicked, Stevie. Keep it lit, bro. I will. God bless Ireland. Pickle Kisser match. Canada did a great close match. Yeah, it was bloody close. And it was everything I told everybody it was going to be. Bosnia were tough to break down. Milky Moo, he'll back me up. He was there. He saw it. Leonardo saw it as well. I tell you what, Canada dodged a bullet. Really did. But I'm glad we did. Glad we did. But listen, let me just touch the music for a second. I want to just advance us onto Paraguay's track, because I think you're going to enjoy that. Going to come in a second, and I tell you, we got a lot of varied music on Ultimate Soccer. It's all reggae, but it's all different parts of the world, so each country has a different track. This is a bit of a beautiful Eastern track. Who's in Group D from that part of the world? Come on, someone must know. All all the music here, provided by U10 Records on YouTube. Absolutely fantastic. Zoltan, big up to Zoltan. But yeah, absolutely massive. 6 minutes to kick off. We keep you guided. Pickle Kiss of Canada did a great match. It was close. It was. And respect to Bosnia. Respect to Bosnia and Herzegovina. They played a brilliant defensive match. I told you they would, and they did. And they did. But when we scored, Stevie roared and he swore like a pro. Oh yeah. Milky Moose Celtic says hello all. Hello all, hello all, hello all. Going to give that one a little bit of an assist. That one there, that's Australia. That's got some beat to it. Give you some Australian while we take you offline. Big up to Australia. They're going to be difficult to break down, but listen to that beat. Big up to Mark James in Australia. That's got some beat to it. Going to take you offline quickly. Here we go. Going to USA first of all, the lineup. Big lineup there. Matt Freese, going to keep it tied at the back. Dest, Richards, Adams, Robinson, but the guy I love to watch is Weston McKennie. Love Weston McKennie. Kristen Pulisic, he's going to have to be on it. Tim Ream, big part of the USA. Love what he does in the defence. Big man, big captain. Always plays a big goal, big game. He can threaten you from the back, coming on the corner. Back post header, bang, it goes in. Big threat tonight for that. Could be the man to get a goal. It's not going to be a game full of goals, this one. But also, you've got to say Malik Tillman and Balogun definitely needs to be busy tonight. On the bench, it's loaded as well. It's loaded on the bench. People I'm looking at on the bench, Behalter for sure. Aronson, I want to see him in. I'm sad he's not starting. He always brings things for me for the US. And for Leeds United and for teams he plays for. He's always in it. I don't know why he's not on a massive, huge, big team making the billions. Something's not right there. Obviously, you've got to say Trusty's going to be in there. Turner doesn't need to sit too long. I hope he gets a game. Probably not, but I hope he does sometime. Weir, bring him on. If he needs something to happen, he can make it happen. Quickly flying over the States. Look at that form. Pretty decent. Don't look at the losses. Don't look at the losses in the last four here. Don't look at the losses. Look at the opponents. Belgium, Portugal, Deutschland. They only lost a tight one recently. The performance was good, remember? US played well. 3-2 against Senegal was another tight match, but they got the win. And against two big teams, it shows how tough it can be on a night. 2-0 against Portugal in Georgia, and also in Georgia, the 5-2 loss against Belgium. But recently against Germany, Deutschland, that was a decent performance. All through the year before, good amount of wins. Only two losses. Mexico, South Korea, both in the World Cup. Going over to Selección. It's right in front of you. Gil's going to be busy. He's going to be picking the ball out the net, I say. I say he is. We got 2 minutes roughly till kickoff. I'm going to check the stations. Just give me a second, guys, please. Just going to move something around. Here we go. We're coming alive. Just got to look at the scenes. There we go. Players looking past each other. Referee looks into it. He does look into it. He really does look into it. On that Selección, there's your rounding out. Cesares, Alderete, Gomez, Alonso, Cubas, Bobadilla, another Gomez, Diego Gomez and Gustavo Gomez. Miguel Almiron coming back to him, Julio Enciso and Antonio Sanabria. Miguel Almiron, he's the guy. He's the guy that things can come through and make things happen. I'm really looking for Almiron to be a thorn in the side of the US tonight. If it's going to happen, I think he's going to be either the finisher or the creator in and around the box. But he's definitely got talent. And you've seen what he can do in the Premier League of times as well, especially up at Newcastle. So I think you've got to say, look for him to make it happen for Paraguay tonight. Listen, on the line, Danny Makaleli. Netherlands. Assistant referee, linesman, Hessel Stiekstra, Netherlands. Jan de Vries, Netherlands. Fourth official, Yasuki Araki, Japan. Reserve assistant referee, Yun Mihara from Japan. VAR, Carlos del Cerro Grande from Spain. He's Carlos from the Big Hill, Cerro Grande. Assistant VAR, Dennis Higler, Nederlander. And support VAR, Kamis Amari. So there you go. That's what we got there. We're going to take it back off screen and back with me to greet you again. There you go. There you go. There you go. It's getting underway. Let's get straight to the game. One more time coming in for you. Just a small letdown. Thank you very much. In we go. Lovely jubbly. And there we go. We are getting close to kickoff. Beautiful. We are set, guys. We are set. I'm going to be going through the chat as we go through this one. My take is this. Look at the beautiful scenes in that stadium. That is just glorious. There's the team of badasses, the ones that really make your ass twinkle and quiver when they're looking at the TV thinking, is it a goal? Is it not a goal? Yeah, these are the guys that make it happen. These are the guys that ruin your fun or make it happen. But look at the scenes there. Isn't that beautiful? Hey, what a great setting for a football match. Soccer match exclusivo. Yes, I tell you. And I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it. I look for things from Weston McKennie. I love watching him. He's so in your face and he makes things happen. Tim Ream's going to be solid at the back as well. You know what I'm saying? There was my boy. There was my boy. Absolutely. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Coming up right. There's my man, Weston McKennie. Love this guy. Love this guy. Dest, he can make things happen. And Bellingham, hey, on the nights, it could be a happening. But let's say this much. They got nothing to fear. Off the back of the West Germany game, oh, did I say West Germany? There's a little bit of history coming in from the World Cup. Orlando Gil, he's going to be busy. He's going to be busy. Orlando Gil. Orlando Gil's going to be busy. And Miguel Almiron, right now on the picture. Yes, there's Miguel. He's the man to do it all for me. I tell you, could be a night where he becomes a World Cup star for Paraguay. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he does. I'd like to see that happen. Let's see what comes next. Let me get that done there. Back into it. Get this rearranged, everybody. Milky Moose Celtic, I think so, Blaze. This should be a good game. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. Excuse me. But off the back of the game earlier, I'm in for a relaxing night to watch and commentate this one with you guys. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. We can relax. We can relax in Canada. And mi amigos, amigas in Mexico. We can also relax in Mexico. Now it's USA, a host to get another result. There's a win for Mexico. There's a draw for Canada. And now there's a match coming off for the USA. Let's see if this happens. It's about seconds away. Everybody's ready. The match is ready to go. Can we have some fun? As a neutral, I can. Tip for me, I'd say 2-0, 2-1 Paraguay, but I'd say 2-0 more likely. And it all depends on the performance. Like the last performance against Germany, it was a good performance. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. It really was. So let's be in for a big match, a big day, and see what comes our way. I'm in for this. I'm in for this. This is a game we can relax to now. Everything's just wonderful in the World Cup when your team gets a result hours before and you're watching the football match, the soccer match at the World Cup the next couple of hours later. What dreams are made of, my friend? What dreams are made of? Tim Ream now going to clear the back all the way back to the keeper. Nice and easy, cleverly done. Nice and calm. Tim is your man. There's Pochettino on the bench. Yeah, he will be concerned about tonight, but I tell you what, he won't be worried. It looks like Tottenham Hotspur's old bench, doesn't it, eh? Just kidding. Tea time, baby. Good luck to both teams. It's not a one-way ticket here. Paraguay, I've got some threats here. 41 in the world. Let's not kid ourselves. Oh, and that tea is piping bloody hot. That is a good one. This should be a good game, says Blaze. Blaze, how you do? Here we go, my son. Yes, ball way through. I'll tell you what. On the ball nice and cleverly. In the space it goes. I tell you, danger, danger, danger. Paraguay pinging things in the early seconds. Bouncing off the USA's armour. Banging away. I tell you, Almiron making things happen straight away. I said it was going to be inspirational, but holy moly, right off the bat, he's making things happen. as the assister, the creator. There it is, coming in as the creator or as a finisher, but making things happen. Throw-in coming in on the edge of the US box. Headed out. Well defended one more time. It's a game of head tennis right now. That's 3. Comes down to the feet. Paraguay back in possession in the USA's half. Just in front of the halfway line. Ball over the top. Back left to the keeper. Nice gather. Nice and easy. Good touch for the keeper early on in. Every keeper wants to get his hands on the ball. Nice and early. USA's got a great keeper in there. But every keeper wants his hands on the ball. That's just one of them things. Good evening, everybody. Good evening wherever you are around this little globe. Welcome into Ultimate Soccer. We're going to make your life a lot nicer tonight by keeping you in tune. USA early ends. Great stop by the keeper. Nice position. Sense doesn't really get the shots off. Has the time. But doesn't really get that connection. But he's in there, and that's the thing. You're making and creating chances early on in. Things are going to happen. Ball through the middle. Nice play by Mercer McKennie. Coming down on the edge of the box now. USA attacking 2-on-2 right on the right flank. Just inside the box now. Going inside. What's going wrong? Offside. 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 Unfortunate. 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 Remember, we got a Dutch referee tonight, so he should be pretty decent. You know, the Dutch referees are quite good. He's done a lot of Champions League matches as well. Don't kid yourself. He's a top referee. Yeah, definitely offside. Good call by the Dutchies, or the Dutches. The Duchess is on the line. But the Dutch official's doing pretty good. Yes, it was just offside, mate. I know it's frustrating as he looks in the camera, but it was. Paraguay, lots of possession so far. Doing quite well, thank you. For the road team, and in a cauldron of sea of American fans. They're up against it on the field and they're up against it on the pitch. Milky Moose Celtic, I think so, he says. Reading the chat now. You carry on with the game for a couple of seconds. I'm going to be in the chat for a few seconds. I'm watching the game with you guys, but enjoy it. Milky Moose says, fancy a few goals here maybe. Yeah, two or three goals. I tell you what, that match last night, South Korea against Czechia, fantastic match, really. I've got to give credit to South Korea in that game. They were top in that game. They didn't give up. They didn't give up. So they have literally shown their hand. South Korea have shown their hand. Tell you, that's my man's fucking hair. Excuse me, that's my man's hair. Sorry, excuse me. Early F-bomb. Forgot about that. Didn't mean that. Sorry. Just slipped out. I'm just so into Weston McKennie, mate. I tell you what, I think he just kicks ass. The hair is good. But USA playing tight at the back there. Milky Moo looks like 70,000 peeps. Looks like you couldn't get a seat for this game. Let me tell you that. If there's an empty seat, I'll see 2 empty seats down low near the staircase. Maybe that's for security. I don't know, but I see 2 seats empty down low. I see another couple singles down low. But hey, maybe they've just gone to the concessions. Tim Ream now with the ball over the line, nicely in possession. USA well in possession, nice and calm in the game, not rushing a thing, quite methodical in the build-up, safe in the build-up. Left to right. If it's not good left or going right, that ball's going out. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Unlucky. Almiron getting instruction from the boss. Hey, muchachos. He's like, come on, my boys. Yeah, this coach loves his players. You can tell the way he talks to his team and talks to his players how much he loves his players. And that's a thing of togetherness. You saw it earlier today with Bosnia taking on Canada in the earlier match. And the togetherness of the Bosnian team was just quite astonishingly high. Their defensive game was brilliant. But inevitably, the great Canadian offense eventually did pay off, and relentless pressure got it. USA coming down the wing now. Cross coming in. Doesn't connect. Well defended by the US. Paraguay going down that wing. Coming on the inside of the US defense. Does get in behind. And Ciso's been a bit busy so far tonight. But again, decent defending, safe defending. Kicking it straight out, not making any messes. Not taking any risks. Keeping it safe at the back. And that's the name of the game tonight. A mistake will be fatal. I guarantee you a mistake will be fatal tonight in this one. Ball switching from right to left. Straight into the middle. Pinpoint pass, unlucky. Doesn't get there. Well defended. Paraguay again powering on the pressure. USA now going the other way, coming over halfway. In possession. Going to the left side, just in front of the box now. 1-on-2 situation. Goes past 1, goes past 2, goes past 3. Should be a goal here. It's in the back of the net. What a start for the USA. What a start for the USA. I tell you what, a mix-up in defence, but I tell you what, a goal nonetheless. And who is it? Who is it that's getting all the praise? It's my boy, Weston McKennie. I tell you, you can pick him out of the crowd. I tell you, my man in there, getting in there. Beautiful, beautiful bit of luck. Well, I tell you, in the back of the net she goes. In the back of the net she goes. And all the world gets to see a goal early on in. And that's just what we needed in the game. It's going to be great for the game. 7 minutes in, it's not over. Long way to go. But I tell you what, Weston bringing the ball over halfway, flies the ball to the left side. You can say there's a bit of fortune to the play as it breaks down. But as it comes through, he goes past 1-2, flicks off the ball. McKennie comes back in. Fast is in. It's an own goal. It's an own goal. But you got to say, McKennie right in there, starting that move, fortuitously making it, unfortunately, for number 16, but at back of the net it goes. But you got to be there to make it happen. You got to impact in the game. Pulisic is pulling his hair out with joy at the moment, but you've got to be there. Own goal it may be, but without McKennie, that doesn't happen. So just saying, big play from my favourite US player. I'm quite happy about that. Do I like a bad boy? I guess I do. Did I play with edge? Yes, I did. But I tell you what, he stands up every time. He doesn't back down. He stands up every time. It doesn't matter whether the US win, lose or draw. He always stands up. He always gives you the same level. There's no surprise why he's starting game 1 for the US. 8 minutes in, very early, but lots can still happen. I'm staying in the chat. We're going to catch up with you guys. Going to go from the bottom end, see what you just said. Crystal Disco Ball, interactive, yes. Getting right on it, yes. I'm glad you're so there. I missed you earlier, but I did a good job. But Crystal Disco Ball is our interactive scoreboard lady. There we go. Coming off to the side, bang, boom. In you go. There you go, Crystal. Way to go. Thank you, lovey. Excellent again. Our scoreboard lady, and that's what we've got there. So moving on, let's catch up with everybody else. Milky Moose says, I fancy a few. You should do. Just a second. Got a touch down here. Oh, there you go. Switching a switch. Let's move the text over here, Steve. Let's read it where you can see it, son, and get on the game. Yes. 1-0 already. There we go. Free kicks coming up. Hello. Free kicks coming up. Get the TV going. Thank you. Where have you gone? You are still there. It's so low it can't get up because the tab is so low. There you go. That's why. Cross coming in. Can it be 2-0 on the edge of the box? Taken down nicely. Turns, spins, still in possession. Flicking it around. Coming on the outside. US still in possession. Going out for the throw. Should be US ball. It is. Little technical difficulty there, but no problem. No problem. US still in the game, and I'm still going to get back onto this. Coming down the right side now. Threading the passes beautifully. Hitting the numbers early, crossing early, coming far side, going out. Defended, but again, USA fighting, winning the ball back, winning the first balls, and they're winning the second balls. And that's so important when you're setting up the first mini game. Remember, there's 6 mini games in a football match. Every mini game is 15 minutes. US again breaking through, taking the ball, crossing in again. Nobody on the end of it, but still winning the second ball, keeping possession. Richards putting his hands down, saying, everybody calm down, let's just chill, move it around. Wise words, breaking through. An impressive first opening 10 minutes by the US. It's 11-11 just going through, but impressive first 10 minutes, you've got to say. Impressive. Paraguay know they're in a game. But impressive match, you've got to say, nonetheless. Okay, now we got it back together. Thank you very much. In we go. There we go. Bring her on down. I had everything set up so nicely and the gold blue things right off the wall. Again, 1-0 so far. And you got to say, Paraguay know they're in a game. USA showing who is the bigger team. Nutmegging going through. Couldn't really say a foul, but it is. Great scenes again. So catching up. It's an interesting question. Hi, Stevie. Would you mind doing time count a few times in order to match your watch-along? You have to explain what you mean with that one. Time count. What do you mean the clock? 12:38, 12:39. It's now 12:45 in 1 second. 12:45 first off. That's the time now. Milky Moo right on 5 minutes now, Crystal. There you go. So it's 12:49, 12:50, 12:51, 12:52. That's the time now. If you need another time count, let me know. I'll do it for you. Brumbatia, do we think Poch has proved himself as top coach post-Tottenham? How far does he need to take the US squad? Great question. Brumbatia. Has he proved himself for the coach? I'd say I give that really in honesty. I'm 50-50 on that, okay? I'm 50-50. Judge, jury still out on it. How far can he take the US? That comes down to injuries, fatigue, desire from the players, first of all. The harmony of the squad. Is it a harmonious squad? Do they have the same gelled feeling as, say, what I saw with Bosnia today? Because them guys were so together. Paraguay in the edge of the box, taking the shot, going wide, going way wide, snapping the shot, wants the corner. Snapping the shot, wants the corner. Cissie's not very happy with that one. Is he right? Is he right? I'd say he's right. I say he's right. I say he's right. It comes off the toe. Definitely. I say it should have been a corner. So, yes, he's right. And Cisse was right to complain, I guess. Sorry at work. Can only listen one, so I listened to the one I could also watch. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Blaze says, this is probably the best I've ever seen the US play well. I'm telling you, I'm honestly, I'm agreeing with that. The 10 minutes that they started with, you haven't seen that while. You didn't see it in the Germany game, but what you did see in the Germany game was relentless, not giving up, a pride, a building. They had time there to lose against Germany in a good performance overall, which can be as good as a decent win against a small team, because you're bonding on a defensive level, which probably just before the World Cup is better for the US to do. So I think the Germany game was the perfect game for the US to play and to have lost and to have been under a lot of pressure, but to have fought through that match. Free kick coming up, no doubt, and to have fought through that pressure. The referee's having none of that. He's having none of that. Watch this. Watch this. He's saying dive. Referee's having none of it. Great refereeing. Makelele from Holland. He knows his stuff. So, like I said earlier, the referee's going to do us proud in this game. So far, great game, great ref, super scenes. And how far can he take the US squad? Brumbatia. Well, look, you're getting out of the group. I said that before. If you never heard it, go down in the library here at Ultimate Soccer Show. A couple of videos ago, I put out the predictions for the World Cup, and we went through the groups first. Ball through, should be on net. This should be 2-0. Oh, terrible touch. Terrible touch. Man, oh man, hold your head, my son. Oh, yes. Yeah, bad touch, eh? Oh, doesn't he know it? Doesn't he know it? Wide open. Wide open. Glorious passing. Terrible touch. And oh, the opportunity goes wide. Unfortunate. Great refereeing so far. Absolutely, Blaze. He's on the money. Milky Moo. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Timestamp, Steve. Yes, timestamp right now is 16:22. Free Poke Show. That's a sweet shirt you got there. Ah, it is. My man McKennie brings the ball down. Danger second away from 2-0 there. Nearly heads coming together. Could have been 2-0 there. I tell you, a very exciting match. Let's face it, a really exciting match. Blaze, this is probably the best I've ever seen the US play. Wow. I'm saying it again because you know what? You're bloody right, man. You're bloody right. This is an absolute top performance so far. Whatever they ate before the match, they want to keep eating it or drinking it or believing it. Yes. Yeah, that's going to be an ouch, and falling on his hands and his back at the same time. Watch as he comes down. Watch as he comes down. And you can't see it. He falls on his hands on his back at the same time. Unfortunate, but yes. Albi Rojas, 79. Big Paraguayan fans in the background. Almiron walking into frame. Coaching having a big chat now. He's going to change things up. You watch it happen. Milky Moose Celtic. Flying in. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tim Ream over with Pochettino. Robinson having a top start as well. But I tell you, defensively, they're going to have to stay great. They're going to have to stay great. They really are. Another time stamp. Just give me a second. Giving Disco Ball a time stamp. 17:50 right now. In 5 seconds, it will be 17:55. It is 17:55 now. And in 5 seconds, it will be 18 minutes. It is 18 minutes now. Tell me if you need more. I will get you online and guide you in. But yeah, how far can he take them? There's the question. Right, out of the group you're going. This win is important. And I predicted the US will finish top of this group. So if you want to come and have a shout at someone or tell someone you're being crazy, in that video at Ultimate Soccer Show here down below in the library at YouTube, I am predicting the US comes in as first. There's a few reasons. The first one is the biggest one. Look at the stadium. Look at the support they've got. Look at the fans' frenzy. Look at the party going on before the match, now and after. That drives the team forward. If the US get on some good form, the US people can drive this team far into the competition. That's the first thing. Paraguay with the ball. Throwing coming up just adjacent to the penalty area in US territory. Headed out again. US defense standing tall tonight. Paraguay, though, great in possession. Flanking coming in. Again, blocked again. USA walking the ball out of danger. Still in play. Paraguay coming up with the scraps. It says it goes out of play. Players don't agree. So the first thing is, you got the fan base, you got the stadiums, and you're at home. And with that home token thing comes a lot of advantages. You're eating at home, you're playing at home, you haven't traveled away from home. Everywhere you go, no matter what city in the USA, is home, 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 home. Plus, get a good result in the first match, confidence builds. You know, just like when the US is in the Olympics or any other big competition, once you get a good start, people get on board. The TVs are filled with USA about the team. And it pushes everything forward. So it all clicks in together. And that's the other thing that the other teams, the other three teams in this group do not have. They don't have that home support. So the other thing as well is you're at home with home eating, your families. You can get time with families in between. So much easier. Ball in the middle, great flick into the box. Going out for a goal kick. Yes, it is. But the whole psyche is home, home, home. And with that, you're the home team no matter where you go. With the home crowd, the home noise, everybody rooting for you. And that makes teams fly high. You can have an average team play even higher than it has done because they've got that amazing support. And that's the word, it's support. Tea time, baby. Oh, that's a great cup of tea. Half time, you're going to get to listen to some music. Group D's music. Oh, yes. But I think how far can they go is what your answer is. Paraguay with the ball, 21 minutes in. That's definitely a foul throw, but the referee doesn't see it. It's going out for another USA throw-in. And Ciso is not very happy with what's going on with the refereeing. Bit of a sarcastic thumbs up to the referee there. And you know what? He needs to tread carefully because Makaleli is a decent patient Dutch referee, but if you get under his skin, he will give you the card. But he's very patient with the carding, and he demands respect from the players in the way he refs. He doesn't get in your way. He lets you dictate the day. Ball on the edge of the box. USA down the wing one more time. Great play. Keeping possession just on the edge of the danger zone. Right on the tactics. Right on the tactics all night long so far. A great togetherness with ball play. Moving the ball freely. Confidence on the ball. Ball needs to whip onto the right wing, but it won't. It's going back to the left. Nice way of moving the ball through the middle. They're really playing up right now. USA's full of confidence. Pulisic on the inside. No space to go. Running out of space. Looking for the ball back. He's drifting off. Tim Ream backs it over to the right side. Back into the middle. USA now in front. Tic-tac-toe. Going through. And the keeper comes to the saviour of Paraguay. Gil comes to the rescue. One goal down already from Gil. How many is it going to be on the night? I don't know. Richards is my fave. Both Crystal Palace, USA. There you go. That is cool. Thanks, Stevie. No problem. Milky Moose Celtic. Pock has them well pepped. Yes, he does. And again, the performance against Germany, it really has pushed this team on into this performance. In my opinion, you could say I was wrong. But honestly, the confidence that they've got here, they had that in the defending side of the game against Germany, but not in the offensive side. Yes, it finished 2-1, and they scored against Germany. That's a big number. But what they had to deal with defensively, not on the edge of their own box, but all the way through the field as a team defense, that experience, you can see it paying off in this performance. They are so confident, they're literally dictating their day. And when you're dictating your day, defending is all the other team is going to do. And look at the picture right now. It's non-stop, deliberate play. Pulisic down the right side, skins his man, goes inside, way off target. Skins his man with some great wing play, but water break. Going for the water break. I can get into the chat and catch up and feel good about myself. Absolutely wonderful. Milky Moose says, great start for USA. Have Paraguay absolutely penned in? Absolutely, they do. And I think what you're seeing is that, like I say, you've seen the guys growing up in that performance moving into this one from Germany. So, like I say, Pochettino might not be the favourite coach for everybody per se across the US, but you have to give him some credit. He's responsible how this team is prepped moving into this. So you're saying, and we're talking about Milky Moo. Milky Moo says, great start for USA. Have Paraguay penned in? They do. No problem about that. But this prep comes from the coaching. The games and the teams they select to play against, they could have selected somebody else. Germany might not have been available at the time on an earlier match, but they wanted to play them, so they pushed the issue and kept pushing it. Germany would have loved to have played the USA anytime. I guarantee you that. You know why? Because it means coming out of Europe to come to play to America and play at one of the stadiums, and you don't know for sure where it's going to be. So it could be at altitude or it could be at sea level. You don't know. But you're coming to play in a different continent where, let's face it, playing on a different continent, everything's different. It's not home. The streets don't even look the same. Your whole psyche is a bit sort of like, well, this is a little bit different and that's a bit odd. I like that, but man, why have they got that there? And this doesn't, we don't have that at home. Do you know what I'm saying? So your mind gets turned upside down a little bit. So playing away from home for Germany is something they don't really look badly upon. They look gladly upon it. So I'm just saying, the games that were prepped for the USA have led them into it. And I mean, going back into the prep this year, there's been 4 matches, yeah? Belgium, Portugal, and Germany. 3 big teams with a loss, yeah? And then 3-2 over Senegal with the win. So when you look at it, when you lose against big teams in preparation, you know what you're coming up against in competition. So very clever work by the US scouting to go and get those teams lined up for right now. Makaleli having a word with Almiron on the field, but those teams in these last 4 matches for the USA are literally the reason why you've got to this stage, in my opinion, and are playing right now and losing, like I said, to Germany. Do not look at the result. Look at the performance. And as people are saying tonight, this performance by the US is quite possibly the best you've seen so far. We're only 26 minutes in. Nothing gained, nothing lost. And Paraguay could still come back and win this. Don't write them off. But so far, you got to say the US has started fantastically well and has put a lot of American fans' nerves to rest. Absolutely. But yeah, Blaze, it's a great game so far. And Crystal, yes, Richards is your fave for Palace and for the USA. And why the hell are they showing that freak? Sorry, I had to say it. He should not be there. Why is he in that building? Get him out of there. We don't need him near football. Dr. Evil. Ball down the line. USA in possession. Richards now with the ball with the beautiful blocks. Lovely inside play. Beating two men. No, but USA come up with the ball. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. I'm sure he's going to be offside. Does the flag go up? Pulisic carries on. Apparently not. Ball into the middle. Lovely in space. Take the shot. Take the shot. Oh, I tell you, he's offside. He's not offside. Thank you very much. It stands. It stands. It stands. He is offside. I am right. He is offside. I knew I was seeing right. He had me thinking he was offside. Look, right now. Pulisic is offside. At the start of this play, in comes my man Cabster. Hey, Cabby boy, in you come. Yeah, you can come here. You want to come over? Good boy, Cabby. Cabby's in the house. I'm just going to get my mouse before he chews on my mouse. He attacks the mouse. Cabby is in the house. Offside, that would have been beautiful for 2-0, but it's not going to happen. Very close. Very close. Very close. Milky Moo Celtic, I think he on... Now he's offside. Unfortunate. Yes, Blaze, unfortunate. Offside, says Blaze. Yeah, Milky Moo Celtic, thumbs up. While it's a break, give a quick like. Absolutely. Well done, son. Well done, son. Free Pug Show says, while it's a break, give a quick like, everybody. Like and subscribe to the channel. Join the family. We've got a lot more watch-alongs to go, and I'm right down the middle with everybody. There may be a few teams I dress up for and get up for. Well, that's obvious. You know. But carry on through the World Cup, you'll see colours and flags of different countries. Some of my memorabilia, which I will be using and wearing and looking about. But I'm down the middle on a lot of the teams, so I missed it even. He's really got a hurt on going on there, but he's a brave one. He's hurt, but he's brave. And Weston McKennie with Mr. USA haircut, loving it. Yes, yours is Richards, mine's McKennie. That's funny, eh? That's funny. Crystal Palace link with my brother as well. He was on today, earlier in the chat. Nobody knows his handle. I keep him secret, but he was in the chat today. He's not normally. For the Canada game, he was doing me a favour. Yeah. We're all friends in the chat. LOL Cabby attacks the mouse. He does. He really does. Milk. Brum Batia. Thank you, Stevie. Very comprehensive answer. I'm on the fence with Poch. Tottenham aside. Yeah. What's your club team? I think he won a trophy with PSG. Yeah, he did. But then it's PSG. I think quarterfinals would be a good result. Quarterfinals. I think once you're in the quarterfinals, just a second, breaking on the outside, it's coming through. This is 2-0 now. Yes, it is. There you go. He gets the rebound. Now it's done. Now it's 2-0. And I tell you what, this is getting to be a little bit of a nosebleed for Paraguay. But 2-0, 30 minutes in. Bada boom, bada bing. Put a knife on it. Stick it to the board. Put a fork in it. Whatever you're saying is, it's done. Paraguay are getting run riot. 2 goals in 30 minutes. This could be a high-score game for a World Cup match. The way it's going, Paraguay's got no defence on site. If the USA do not let off the track and keep the pressure down, they could be pushing this train to 4 or 5-0. This could be a big match. I saw USA winning the group, so did Cabster. The Cabster did as well, didn't you, Cabby? Yeah, he did. Cabby saw it as well. But USA is in full control of this one. Cabby, come here. Hey, buddy. Come over here. Hello. That's it. You can stay there. Do you see he doesn't even touch the keyboard? Do you see how careful his feet are? Oh, I know what he wants. Sorry, I've got to give him a quick tab. Just a sec. Watch out, buddy. They're not temptations. They're fat-free. They're no fat. He likes them. Keeps his healthy, athletic body. But listen, the USA's in full control of this one. And Cabby is in every game. He's our football cat. He's our soccer kitty. And he comes in all the time. My team is Leicester. Oh, League One. Ball over the top. Ball over the top. Weston going down the right side. Crosses in. It does reach there. Well intercepted. Good job, too. You don't want to be 3-0 down at 32. Wow. USA full control. Really comprehensive football. They're enjoying this match. Every player is enjoying this match right now. This is golden. This is really golden for Poch right now to see the guys opening up, playing so freely, enjoying it, being so comprehensively in control of a match. It's joy for him to watch. You know why? Pressure's off. He can just enjoy the game. He's given them the plan. They're acting out the plan. The game plan is literally going to perfection. And there's nothing Paraguay can do. They're literally 2 steps behind and 1 thought too. They're being literally played off the park. It's a so totally comprehensive performance by the US. So keep enjoying it. Keep enjoying it. As for Leicester City, Brombatia, my commiserations, man, my commiserations. But I predicted them going down earlier in the season. And I called Leicester City. You might not know this, but I watched Leicester City earlier in the season when they were like mid-table. And I said Leicester City. And you can go back way in the library and check the library for Wrexham games that I did all season, because we do Wrexham Watchalongs. If you want to watch Wrexham, get here for the Watchalong. This is what you get. But I was talking about Leicester City about 10 games in the season, and I called Leicester City then at 10 games in with 36 matches left in the season. I called them, excuse me, don't need to talk to your ass, dead men walking. That's what I called them. I did. I see what you want. I tell you what, let's give him some. Come here. Cabby, come here. There we go. I know what it was. Here, just here. There you go. Right, give me a second. I've got to get rid of these. All right, there we go. Cool, what a night. Where were pants last season? You'll have to tell me. Ball inside, shot coming in. Oh, he should have took the shot. Has the time, puts it inside. US still in possession. Man, oh man, Paraguay are in... I tell you what, Paraguay are in a total mess at the back. Talk about the term 6s and 7s. Paraguay are at 6s and 7s right now. They are literally being played off the park. Free kick advantage, says referee. Wide side's open. Go left side. Richards with the ball now, moving forward. Take a shot, if you will. Pulisic with the ball. 1-on-1, showing his quality. Oh, loses his man for dead. Cross coming in. And I tell you what, USA playing for fun. Absolutely. But Leicester City, I called them dead men walking after 10 games. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Cross coming in, tapped away. USA big on possession on the edge of the box still. Fighting with every move, winning the first balls, winning the second balls, winning the physical fight. I tell you what, ball kept in play. Oh, I tell you, was Pulisic caught by that action? Here. Come on, this side. Come this way. Come on, Cabby. Go this way. Come on, this way. You're okay. You've got what you need there. Just a second. There we go. He's jumping all over the place. He wants to go to that side for a certain reason, but I don't want him to, because he's going to jump on a cable, and if he does, we're gone. So I'm just trying to keep him away from a cable, just while it's live. Don't really want to sort of fall off the edge. 35 minutes gone, 2-0 to the USA. I got to tell you, you got to be happy with that with the US fan. Paraguay, I think you're a little bit surprised, a little bit shocked with the scoreline. You would think that would be the full-time score. USA threatening again down the right side. The cross coming in, beautiful to the ground. Free on the ground, shot coming in, blocked again, going out for the corner. If he takes a second on that release of the shot and comes wider the man, more space would open up from just here. If we would take another space to the right or to the left, my begging my pardon. He opens up more space for himself. But again, every man on the US team playing phenomenally well. Yeah, Milky Moo, paralysed. Great point. Paraguay are paralysed. Great one. Milky Moo on the ball with that. On the ball with that. Paralytic, but I think, yeah, paralysed is brilliant. Paranormal. Crossed in. Oh, I tell you, not far off from number 3. Gil watching that go past, but it could have been close to number 3. Take a look on the replay. Not that far off, maybe a foot. Take a look, take a look, take a look. Yeah, just about a foot wide, a ball width, real close to number 3. I tell you, I feel there's going to be more goals in this one than 2. But the prayers have been answered for the US nation of football, soccer. Because, oh, right in the face, that's going to twang. That is going to twang. Oh, yeah. I got to laugh at the way that flew off his head. That's going to burn. Yeah, man. If you've ever taken one to the face, you know what it feels like. Holy moly. That will. Scoreboard, yes, again. Here we go. I'm so bad. Boom. It don't change. Come on, Bubba. There you go. I did it, but it wouldn't change. Something in the tea tonight, I guess. I don't know. Crazy. Here we go. Thank you again, mi assistant. Crystal Disco Ball telling me to do the scoreboard one more time. And it is correct. Amundo, 2-0. 2-0 to 0. Free puck show, and we should have a couple more goals. I think so. But I don't think you'll have to wait long. I really don't think you'll have to wait long. To me, this match is going to materialise in one or two ways moving forward. Either the US keeps the hammer down, which I think in game 1, at this situation, you have 2 choices. Do we save energy or do we just go for it? I think looking at that, there's also 2 things to look at. You might not be in a chance where you get a game where you've got a chance of scoring the goals. This one shows itself tonight that the US, for goal difference, literally can get more. If it came down to goal difference for first or second place, I'm sure each American fan out there would tell you they'll want their goal difference to be better than the team in second, which means it's got to be the best. So you've got to use games like this so they can take their foot off the gas if they wish. But I say they are far better off to stay exactly as they are, keep this team moving as it is, keep your foot down, gas to the floor, balls to the wall, Second World War pilot, round throttle to the firewall, balls to the wall, Second World War pilot phrase. You got to keep the hammer down, full tilt, whatever it is you call it, but you got to keep doing what the US is doing right now. And 2 things pay off. You're going to run the score up again here tonight, but you're also going to help put your team in real top peak moving to the next match. So you'll have one match after today where you've really come on strong. You'll take that off the back of the Germany game into the next match where you'll be moving even stronger and you'll build through this group, and it wouldn't surprise me if you finished top. And that's what I predicted weeks ago and also in the video down below at Ultimate Soccer Time. Tea time, baby. Just a second. Ball inside, running on the inside, looks for the calm. Nice collection by the keeper. Gil at the near post doing exceptionally well. Stays calm. Nice collection. The US threatening all night long. 2-0 so far. Goals from Balogun on 31 and Bobadilla on 7, which was an own goal. And he was so sad. And in a way, it's good that it's 2-0 because if it stays this scoreline, then Paraguay do not lose off the own goal, which will make him feel better. But not totally great. But at least it won't be his goal that makes the defeat on the night. If it was 1-0 and his goal, oh yeah, he'd be sleeping really bad tonight. Probably not at all. Worst day of his life. Rich is on the outside, rides the tackle, doesn't go down, stays up like a man, plays the ball. Ream onto the left side now. Pulisic, 1-on-2. He can come inside. Does come inside. Gets his man for speed. Does he beat his man for shoulder? Referee calls it. Calls Pulisic for the foul. Elbow in the back. It's not shoulder to shoulder. Elbow in the back. Nice try. Nice try. And it's so funny how Pulisic looks surprised that the foul goes against him. I mean, holy moly. That makes me want to laugh my arse off. It's funny. It's funny. It really is. It's funny, funny, funny. Now, Brumbatia, you've got here, we were pants last season. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Listen, man, you let all your top players leave. Like, all the big players, when you came down from the Premier League, all the big players deserted you. They were mercenaries. And the mercenaries on the team still that stayed behind, they didn't work for you. They did it once every sort of 5 or 6 games, but they weren't in for the season for Leicester. Not at all. You were surrounded by mercenaries. They literally, players and agents, killed your club. Players and agents. Paraguay now moving through. Ball's loose, but USA picking up the scraps on the edge of the box into midfield. It's a scuffle in midfield. USA still in possession, coming over halfway. Dest now having a great night. Goes past 1. Taking on 2. Coming in. Oh, what a beautiful thread ball back into the mixer. It's going to go in. No, it doesn't. I tell you what, it could have been 3-0 right there. It could be 5-0 already. Absolute schoolboy soccer. It's lovely. And what I mean by schoolboy soccer, no disrespect, but it's end-to-end shooting on a net. End-to-end wing play. End-to-end guts and glory. It's fantastic. The USA, I tell you now, they're putting on a show. They're putting on a great show. 43 minutes in. The rest of the world watching this match will be entertained by this match. I'm telling you now, this is doing nothing but good to promote the US team, and possibly the US is part of the world and the US being part of the trifecta, Canada, Mexico, and USA World Cup. This is literally apple pie from America. The rest of the world is eating apple pie, people. Believe you me, this is a mega promotion tool. It really is. It really is. Tim Ream strokes the ball to the left side. Pulisic one-on-one. You know where he's going. He's coming round you. He's going round you, keeping possession, but you know where he's going. USA in deep, in possession. Free kick coming up. Should be a free kick, ref. No free kick. Well, I tell you, it's getting physical. Oh, he wants to chop him down, but he doesn't chop him down. Well thought about. And I tell you, there comes a free kick to Paraguay. And the USA literally coming up to half-time. 2-0 to the good. And thanks to Crystal Disco Ball and my lateness, the score is reading correctly as well. And I'm wearing a USA shirt, as you can see. Things are good. Things are good. I'm glad I'm watching this one and not commentating. I'm having fun here, actually. I'm joking. Again, Paraguay sitting on the ball, well in possession, good possession when in possession. But that final third is where the US defense is just eating them alive. Tim Ream stumbles, falls on one knee, but still heads the ball back to safety. Gets the ball back. Didn't really want it back on one knee, but he gets it back and still deals with the issue. USA cantering to the halfway line, not running, not sprinting, just cantering. Trotting along now. So in control, they can literally stop the ball and do what they like. 5 minutes added time coming through. Probably one of the best first halves of US football you've seen. I'm going to say this for what it's worth. And the way the team has played compactly and beautifully down the wing, and the interchange play and the great defence play, top goalkeeping, reading the play, and the unity on this team and the fun that they're having. I don't think you've seen a game like this in my memory, like this, for a good few years. I'm being serious. The compact defence, the flowing forward line, keeper's got this, nice and easy, good call by Gill. But this is a great performance, really is. Absolutely top draw performance. If you're not enjoying this, I wouldn't know why. 4 minutes to go. Oh, wonderful play by the fullback. Yes, absolutely. Free pug shoot, and we should have a couple more goals. We should. We should. I called for 2-0. It's gone over it, but I think with what we've seen so far, I'm really looking for 3 or 4. I don't think the US should let off the gas at all. They've got to keep going. Pochettino looking like a rock star on the sideline there. Poch the rocks. Paraguay in deep. Almiron Been moved with the ball. They are being moved with the ball. Blaze, wow, great game from the US. And Balogun, so great so far. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Oh, my life. Look at who the shithead is on TV. Get him off the television. Get him off the television. Get him off. Get him off. Get him off the television. Get him off the television. I don't ever want to see that freak at a World Cup in my life. Puke face Trudeau. I don't want to see that shithead ever on this channel. Sorry, I'm real. I just had to say it. Can't stand that piece of shit. He doesn't deserve to be anywhere near such a great festival. The World Cup is a festival of people. Yeah, I said a festival of people. He's not invited, ever. Ball through, great throw play. Gill doesn't advance, shots coming off, takes the touch. Great play, unluckily dispossessed. Took too long in possession. US get it back though. Big fight coming off, USA throw-in coming up. Little bit of hesitation on the ball and Paraguay nip in and get the ball off you. Look at the Paraguay fans. You can see their day is done. They're not too happy. They're disappointed. 2-0 down. They didn't think it was going to be like that. 1-0 maybe, but at half-time they were probably looking for a 0-0. Tim Ream on the ball just inside the half. Stroking off to the right side. USA overloading on the right side, building on the right side. Literally toying with Paraguay in possession. Physically more dominant in the air, on the ground. Seem to be more determined all night long so far. And the unity they're showing for each other. The USA, like I say, it's probably one of the best performances for a long, long time. Just reading, guys, going in. And there you go. There's the third one, as I said, coming in. This is going to be high. Free puck show and 3-0. It is. And you've still got a minute to play in the first half. 3-0. Paraguay. And I'm telling you now, if you want to listen to my predictions for the World Cup, go down in the library. And what I said about this group, you will hear loud and clear. And I got some good rebuttal from Paraguay fans. But now you're going to see what I'm saying. This is what I was predicting. And the USA to finish top of the group. Balogun gets his second of the night, but take a look. He's wide open, lovely run, simple play. He's onside, simple play, straight through. Great first touch, great second touch, and strokes it into the corner. That's a real finish. Take a look this way, if you can. I can't stand the referee's watch. I can't look at it. Trouty McTrout's out. Total domination by US first half. Wish Canada looked that sure in their game. Absolutely. Crystal Discoball, woohoo! 3-0. Here we go. Woohoo! It didn't want to change again. Come on. I got to click it again. Okay, there we go. I'll come inside and we'll go back outside. Oh, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. You'll take it all out, son. You'll take it all out. You'll take it all out. Don't do that, son. You'll take it all out. You'll take it all out. You'll take it all out. Don't do that, son. You'll take it all out. 3-0 on the night. Holy shamoly. There you go, man. Balogun 31 and 45 plus 5. I tell you what, he's having a great night. 3-0. The US fans loving every minute of this. That is just, I tell you what, that half went past so quick. It didn't feel like 45 minutes. It went so fast. It was just amazing. That did not feel like 45 minutes. Really? Blaze says, just want to mention, I said at the beginning, if you scroll up, that Balogun was going to show up this World Cup. Wow, he has, my friend. And you know what? He showed up so much, he's the World Cup leading scorer right now. Yeah. Milky Moo, whoop ass. Yeah, kind of whoop ass, my man. Absolutely opening up a can of whoop ass on them. Oh, yeah. You know what? For the next US game, I'm going to wear something different. I could wear this with... I'll wear this with something different. And that'll give a clue away. For the next Canada game, I'm going to wear something and something again. And for the next Mexico game, I'll wear something and something again. And I've got other things lined up for other countries as well, yeah. Do you know what? I've got to share this. If you're a German fan, you're going to have nightmares when I tell you this story. Oh, you're going to have nightmares. If you're a German fan, you're going to have nightmares. But literally, before I get to the nightmare story, halftime, 3-0, USA. I want to know, is that what you expected at halftime? Did you really expect to be 3-0 up at halftime? And what about the performance? Just 2 questions. That's all I'm asking about. If you're just joining in, you should be here earlier. You should have liked as you joined. You should have subscribed before I even opened my mouth. I'm a big sarcastic bastard, you know that. But if you've been here before, you'll know that I'm going to give you what happened in the first half. What happened in the first half was this. USA showed up, dominated their day, dominated the match, ran the wing play, predominantly down the left side. Pulisic was amazing, absolutely amazing. The goal scoring's been fantastic. 3 goals in one half, and it's been one-way traffic. You could say early on in that Paraguay did have a chance to go 1-0 up early on in. They did, but they didn't take those opportunities, and they had 2. And they had other chances as well, but 2 really decent chances. So the first half is this. One-way traffic, total domination. The USA literally dominating their day, and Paraguay is looking in a bad way. It's 2-0 at half-time. I think it's going to be probably 3 or 4. Sorry, it's 3-0 at half-time, sorry. I think it's going to be 4 or 5. And I said in the first half, this looks like it could be 4 or 5. I'm saying at half-time, it probably still is. 3-0 at half-time, USA. Just got to wipe my nose there. 3-0 at half-time, USA. I'm thinking we're looking for more. Blaze, just want to mention, I said at the beginning, if you scroll up, that Bellingham was going to show up at the World Cup. He did. Just making that happen again for you. What we're going to do now, I'm going to literally give you some of the music from your group. Celebrate the USA on that one for a little bit, because I tell you what, Group B is your group. You literally own that first half. So we're going to get some music and literally come back at you before the second half starts up. I'm just going to replay that, and away we go. And just have a listen to some of this. It's good old USA for you. Good old USA. Stretching out my back. Oh, lovely. It's a great old track. You got something to add? I'm here. I'm going to go get the stats and realign. Crystal says, performance, yes. Score 3-0. No, was hoping for 1-0. So this is absolutely yes, definitely. Cat's ass. Big time. Big time. Big time. But that's a nice country and western for the USA. I'm going to let this play with all the other songs, and I'm going to go up and warm up my tea. I'm going to leave you with the set so you can see the set without me, so you'll be able to see what's behind me. Be able to see everything. And I'll even put the desk in with my mic off. I should come in dancing all the time, I guess. I couldn't be far away from you guys. I had to come and back. This is Paraguay's track, by the way. It's a nice track by Paraguay. But that one before from the US, that country and western sound, that's different. I'm just going to turn this down a little. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Into the chat. I'm going to just put the chat down for a second. I'm going to go online and check some stuff I need to check while we're there. There we go. USA looking at their fans in the crowds going nuts for this one. Gotta say, it's on a human note, it's really nice to see collectively. I'm not a political guy. Oh, check that. That's Australia coming in. That's Australia's track. Oh, yeah. If you want to hear some of this, down at Ultimate Soccer in the library, go to Group D. This is Australia. And I've got an Australian prop I'm going to get out and show you for the Australian match. You'll love it. I like the Australian track too. There's so many good tracks that U10 Records gave us to get things for the World Cup and get ready. It's amazing. I'm having a pop. Because, not a beer, but the USA is literally crushing this. They are crushing this. So in honour of the performance, I'm going to pop open a can of Crush for the second half, because the USA is killing this. And we'll listen to Australia's, the Socceroos. I can really enjoy this. But on the game, I'm going to get you some stats. I'm going to bring you back into it. Free Pug Show, Joe. Yes, it's a crush. It's the crush. It is the crush. It's the crush. I'm so enjoying that Australian track, I've got to tell you. Give me a second. USA versus... There it is. There we go. Lovely. Good stuff. Just moving things around, guys. Give me a second. Don't need that. I've got a lot of things to move. There we go. Make that smaller. That's lovely. Okay, there we go. Briefly sitting there as we got it. Shots, 8 shots to the USA, 4 goals. 8 shots, 4 goals. That's amazing. 8 shots and 4 goals. 75% possession. 327 passes. 93% pass accuracy, 5 fouls, 2 offsides and 2 corners. Paraguay, 2 shots, none on target, 25% possession, 107 passes, 69% pass accuracy. It's all negative numbers. 6 fouls, 1 yellow card, and nothing else. Those are not good stats at all. Not good stats at all. Turkey's track here. We've given you all the tracks from Group D tonight. USA, Paraguay, Turkey, and Australia. And like I say, for Australian games, I'm going to bring out a nice big prop. But Milky Moo Celtic, you're right with the whoop house. There is definitely a can of whoop house, no doubt about it. Just while we're waiting, the one team that's really kicking ass right now is USA. If they're kicking ass, they deserve to be the team leading in to the second half, don't you think? It's been a comprehensive 3-0 battering. This is not a defeat. It's looking like a bit of a humiliation. There's 3-0 losses and there's 3-0 defeats. There's a different terminology to a loss where you were in it and it was tight and you went backwards and forwards and you traded blows. But this is not that. This is a mismatch, per se. This is like a heavyweight boxing match where you can clearly see there's one guy going to win this fight and it's not going any other way. So what I was saying earlier about the USA and them having something that I didn't explain tonight. You've seen a lot of things happening in the USA. And I'm not political, but I'm not blind. You've seen a lot of things happening in the USA over the last few years. And it seems like the USA is not the happy place it used to be. Well, this is the kind of party that can unite the complete nation supporting the US team tonight and make tomorrow look like a better day. That's what this game can do. Football at the World Cup, soccer, doesn't start wars. It eases tensions and it heals wounds and it unites and it brings us together, irrelevant of where we are from the world, irrelevant of our skin color, irrelevant to anything. It treats us as people, all equal. So tonight, for me, 3-0 at half-time. I hope the US nation is rejoicing all together collectively and enjoying this moment because there's things happening around the world. And for tonight, this is a good thing in the US and a good thing for the United States people. And I think that's what you got to draw out of this. That's what I like to see out of it. That's what I'm getting out of this. So carry on crushing it and uniting all your fans as you push on through the quarterfinals. Because if you do what you do tonight on the park, there's no reason why the United States cannot move to the quarterfinals and with a push and a lucky draw, possibly move even further. But a quarterfinal position would be a good World Cup. There's no doubt about it. You'd have gone through the round of 32, through the round of 16, and then into the quarterfinals. Sorry, into the quarterfinals after the round of 16. You'd have gone through 6 matches. Think about it. But once you get to the quarterfinals, you don't want to go out. I'm listening to Paraguay's track as we get through, as Paraguay are getting ready. But I've enjoyed tonight. I really have. It's been good to just watch the match without talking. It's fantastic. I'm loving this not talking tonight. It's wonderful. And I'm loving the music, and I hope you are too. And if someone doesn't like the music, just tell me. I'll listen. But I won't necessarily stop playing the music. I don't think that's going to happen. So carry on enjoying tonight, everybody. I'm having a blast. I hope you are too. And like I say, the game is about to start. Berhalter's on. He's always hungry to make things, as you just saw. Keep talking, keep talking. Game is live. Let's kill the music. Let's get the crowd on. A little bit of crowd music, some footy crowd. Bada boom, bada bang. Get the match going. I'm looking around the cameras to see what's coming our way. But 3-0 so far. Robinson with the ball. He's had a decent match tonight. He's literally had a decent match. Paraguay moving it deep. Angus McWorth. Hey, Stevie, my partner had a family emergency, which means no show. Oh, he has the nuclear code. Oh. Nice one, nice one, nice one. Hey, I tell you what, Angus, it's been one-way traffic. I'm sure you've been watching, but the USA is literally putting on a show. I think second half, we want to see more of what we had throwing coming up USA. Well played. The second half, I think we need to see more of what we've seen. And quite frankly, there's a lot of empty seats opening up where people are either having concessions or Paraguay fans have gone already. Two ways to look at that. But sorry for your partner with the family emergency. Got my sunglass timer going. Nice one. Ball over the top. He's going to make it. Running, running, running. There's a duel on for the ball. And out for the corner, is it? Could be the corner. An amazing first half, got to say. Really amazing first half. USA didn't put a foot wrong. Let's see what the second half gives us. What is awaiting Paraguay in the second half? They look nervous even now. They're playing possession, training possession, but there's nothing is what I'm saying is being created as an end result. It's moving across the park in stages, but it's not flowing football. Not like the US has. Ball in. Stop dead on the edge of the box. Shot coming off. Rebounds, and the USA coming back into possession one more time. Milky Moo, the 15-minute halftime isn't working out. It's still getting a pie in it. I hear what he says. I'm going to read that again. The 15-minute halftime isn't working. It's a skill getting a pie in it. Absolutely. Interception, moving forward now. Should be a card. Carry on, says the referee. Going wide. Does he get the shot off? He does get the shot off, and it wasn't that bad either. Ream gets a piece. Corner. Gomez pushing the issue. Not so bad there. Going pretty close. Takes a deflection off Ream's heel, but tell you what, at least he's there, blocking it. Nice play by Gomez. Paraguay with the corner now. Still waiting for the corner to come in. On the edge of the box now. What's he going to do? Takes a touch. Does he take the shot? He does take the shot. It's in the open. Well defended. Close call. And the USA coming away. Clearing their lines. Very close call there. Very close call. There we go. That's why I'm out of my position. Here we go. That's better. Unfortunately, doesn't get it, and he's clipped. But I tell you what, I don't think Ream should be called for that. And he gets a yellow card as well. Makaleli carding Tim Ream. Let's take a look on the replay. Seems a little harsh for yellow, but I'm not the referee. Almiron there, gambling away. Almiron going through. Running clear, running clear. There's no foul there. Almiron sold the referee. The Almiron sold the referee there. That's not a good thing to see. Definitely, I don't say that's a free kick at all. Interesting. Paraguay get a chance here now. USA's got to stand tall in defence. Western organising everything in the back line. In swinging, out swinging, free kick going to the far side. Headed high, keeper comes. Should have called for it. Should have called for it. It's called back. Makaleli, the referee, whistles it down. It's got to come back. He's going to a review. He's going to a review. Is this a possible handball penalty? He's going to a review. Is he going to bring something? Somebody's going to come over. Is he going for the red card? What is he talking about? Almiron is going to get carded. I think he's going to rescind the yellow card. He's going to rescind the yellow card. He's going to book Almiron. He's going to the video monitor, I believe, to check on that foul. Because I tell you what, when Almiron went down, I'm sure Tim Ream never touched him. You're going to see the referee possibly red card Almiron here. Look at this. He's looking for contact, and I told you I didn't see any contact. Tim Ream chopped and kicked his foot back, and Almiron goes down at least like 1,000 years later. 3 paces later. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going down. 1, 2, 3 runs and I'm going down. Red card. There you go. I told you. Almiron is off. Almiron is off. This is a wonderful decision. This is a wonderful decision. Absolutely brilliant. Rescinding Tim Ream's yellow and giving Almiron a straight red. That is absolute brilliant refereeing. It's a yellow instead. It should have been a red. It's a yellow. It should have been red. He's given him a yellow. He's reviewed it and given him a yellow. It should have been a red. And it wasn't mistaken identity. Wow. That is a weird call. Something to talk about, no doubt about it. What do you think of that? Only a yellow. Milky Moose says as well, only a yellow. Almiron must have stopped by the Screen Actors Guild with that action. There you go again. Milky Moo, no contact. Absolutely. Mistaken ID check. Yeah, really. That's red all day long, in my opinion, says Blaze. Absolutely. He should be off. He conned the ref and the linesman, and the way he went down was as if he really had been injured. And I tell you what, that's a lack of character, lack of professionalism. That's a lack of sportsmanship, man. For me, the only thing he should be looking at right now is a red card, and he should be off the field. He should be off. Absolutely. He knew what he was doing, and I tell you what, all through his career in the EPL, he's done that. Take the shot on net, son. Take the shot, pushing it through. Should have took the shot. Yeah, hold your head in your hands. Hold your head in your hands, buddy. You should have took the shot. But he doesn't. Take a look. He's got plenty of time, but can't thread that pass. Bless his heart, he's looking for his partner. But yeah, Blaze, that's red all day in my opinion too. Red all day. Red all day. But 3-0 up. USA game 1, winning handily and looking like they could handle or add to it. We've only had, get this, 9 minutes in the second half, and we've had so much already. Yeah. 9 minutes, that's all we've had. US on the edge of the box. Tic-tac-tac. I'll tell you what, debatable. Referee says nothing doing. They'll review it. They'll review it. They'll review it. Let's take a close look. There is contact there. Check this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there is contact. Yes, there is. There is contact, but he also does the Schwalbe, the dive. They'll review it if it's necessary, but if it's not, you'll see nothing. USA down deep in the corner. Great playing, and they win the throw-in. Should be a USA throw-in. And Cisse wins the ball back, gives it to the USA, doesn't want to take any longer than necessary. Ball into the middle. USA encroaching into Paraguay's box again, nothing breaking through. Swift turn. USA dominant in possession, dominant in winning the first and the second balls again in the second half. McKennie having an absolute great match tonight for the US. I dare say he hasn't got a goal, but possibly one of the men of the match tonight. Possibly the man of the match in the way he's literally pushed his team in all directions, but kept them moving, kept them together, and fought for the cause. Free kick coming up, referee. Free kick indeed coming up. Man down for the US. Little bit of a respite. Angus says, Atlanta United out to kick him off. They suck anyway. There you go, there you go. Cubas having a word, or the word being had by the referee to Cubas. One more of those and you're in the book, sunshine. USA down the right side, in front of the box, in possession. You can't push the ball through human flesh. It doesn't work. You've got to go around, my friend. Nice slip. Nice slip. Paraguay, again, in stages, looking to build something, but it's such individual plays, it's not going to work. Down the right side, lovely, breaking into the box. Nice little teasing cross. There's no target on the edge of the box. Brings it down. Edge of the box, shot, comes in, gets blocked. Nice build-up play again by the US. Freeman doing the unbelievable overhead kick, trying to keep it going. Pulisic won't take it for team like he did in Qatar, resting him for the next match. There you go. He's not the same player he was. Which makes you respect people like Ronaldo and Messi for playing so well in their elder statesman years, because at their ages, they're senior citizens, yeah? Ball over the top, big battle over the top, heading through. Paraguay coming up with a head tennis, but USA coming up with the ball and possession. Enjoying their match tonight. Tim Ream on the ball. Strokes it to the right side. In open play to the right wing. Building up another relentless phase of attack and cross manoeuvres. Slips on the ball, takes it past him, keeps the possession. Corner ball coming up. Dest nearly getting by, but just slipping at the wrong time. Unfortunately there. Watch his cleats. Another corner coming up to the US. Robinson stacks another corner. It's going to be an outswinger to the penalty spot. And that's the right way to take a penalty. Get it away from the keeper. Into the mixer. Breaks loose. Paraguay chipping it in front of the penalty box. Are you nuts? Clear the damn ball, man. Get it out of danger. Trying to play pretty football on the edge of your box. Can you believe it? Yellow card coming up. Adams getting a yellow. Referee says, I got your back, he's got yellow. Get to your feet, matey. Your team's losing. I'm not sure the referee says that, but I would. Interesting that the USA is taking advantage of Paraguay's defense, as that is supposedly their strength. Yes, interesting, isn't it, eh? Interesting, yes. Well, if that's their strength, I'd have never thought it looking at this game, because they've looked brittle all match long. Do you know, just as a funny look, the US team's fans in the other side of the crowd. You're looking at that fast stadium, yeah? Well, look at the US team. They're playing in stripes, right? You know that, okay? But when you're looking at the fans in the crowd, it looks like there's a load of topless people in the crowd. Have a laugh at that ball in the middle, going wide. Can he bring it down? He does. Taps it onto the wide side. Keeps possession. Lovely little stroke in the middle. Gets the rebound. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. But again, looking in the crowd just for a funny, just for a laugh, it looks like there's a lot of topless people in there, or topless, shirtless people from the distance. It's been a lot of physical play in this match, but again, the defending, I say compact football, yes, for sure, Paraguay, but I don't know myself that they've shown any great defending tonight. And in the second half, the fans are looking for more. So far, nothing doing. 15 minutes into the second half, it's still one thing on my mind, that USA need to get more goals. I did say that Paraguay would finish last in this group. Most people have rated Paraguay far too high, in my opinion. Weston McKennie now, number 8, surging down the right wing, having a fantastic match tonight, pushing the US on to great things. Gets out the rebound, picks up the scraps, keeps the US in possession on the edge of the box, ball to the far side. Comes back down, keeps possession, and it goes out for a throw. Couple of players spring to mind. Dest has had a decent match. Belligan's had a decent match. Weston McKennie's had a decent match. Robinson's had a decent match. A few of the players that you want to see really working. Pulisic was doing well in the first half as well. So a few players that you want to see doing well have done well. It could be different. We could be looking at a 0-0 right now and the USA having a torrid time. Really frustrating game, 62 minutes in and not doing very well. You've had the opposite, the total reverse. The US has dominated their day completely. Are rightfully in the position that they're in. And they're looking bloody good doing it too. They're in complete control of their day. It's absolutely amazing. Here we go. Milky Moo. Superior player of the match. Angus McWhirter, laugh me arse off, Stevie. I have thought it looks where Waldo in a hurricane. Too funny, too funny, too funny. Crystal ball, Stevie and Angus, she's laughing her arse off. Too funny, too funny. Oh, too funny. I want to see the USA score a goal. Come on, I need a goal. It's getting a bit boring now. It's been too long since we've had a goal. We're being spoiled. David Beckham's in the house. Tom Cruise, Made in America. American Made. Go watch that movie. American Made. Tom Cruise. It's a great movie. Have you watched American Made by Tom Cruise? Or with Tom Cruise in? Because if you haven't, watch it. It's an amazing story. American Made by Tom Cruise. American Made. America going down the wing now. Coming into the box. Doesn't have an opening. Should not have made the pass. Should have delayed, spun, and come on the inside. And there they go. Doesn't matter. But thrusting again. Coming up with nothing. But yes, watch American Made. Tom Cruise. And yes, he's with his mate, David Beckham. David's a nice fella. He really is. I walked on a football field with him. I'm not kidding you. I did. I sat in an auditorium with him for quite some time too, just talking. I did. He's a lovely person. He really is. He had the cheek to ask me what I did for a living. When I told him I was football media, he was like, "Oh, that's nice." I'm like, "Yeah, it is, it is." And he asked me what I was doing. He was more interested about me, and that's what he is. He's more interested about people he meets, which is a normal person, right? That's what normal people do. They ask what everybody else does, yeah? And that's him. That's all I'm going to say. Great guy. Super nice guy. Stevie and Angus. Crystal's disco ball is laughing her ass off, as you should be. And Cisse shows some skin. He's going through, man. Dropped him for dead. Cuts inside, cuts inside, cuts inside, cuts inside, cuts inside, cuts inside. Rebound coming through. Do they have something skinning right on the outside? I tell you what. Nice action from Paraguay. And the first real action you've seen of Cisse doing what he can do. But it's far too late. Comes down, from the wing, skins him, leaves him for dead. You knew he was cutting inside. You knew he wanted to come inside. He had no space. And again, great patience by the American defenders. Great patience. Literally, they're standing off. They're big guys. The one thing a little guy can do, great save by my man in the stripes. Keep that ball, fella. Keep that ball. Somebody's trying to grab it. He's like, that piss off. You're not having it. But the great thing about the defenders being patient, if you're not laughing, you should be. Jeepers creepers. But if you're not laughing, you should be. Jeepers creepers. But the thing is, with the patience of the defenders, you make the forward lose his time and second-guess his motion and his momentum. So great defending is about patience. And the US tonight have shown great patience in defending. Again, this is another thing that's going to be good for the team tonight. Free kick, advantage play, going down the right wing. If it ends the way it is, there's 2 victories there for the team. There's 3 goals for the forwards and for the complete team forward, moving forward. There's also a clean sheet, a shutout for the keeper and the defenders. And that's another big victory, keeping a clean sheet at a World Cup. You will go far keeping clean sheets. It's just what I'm saying. So there's a lot of pluses tonight for the US. And I'm not just making this a one-way show, but honestly, Paraguay have shown so little, they haven't given me anything really to talk about. Their top players haven't shown up. Almiron literally is lucky to be on the field. He should be off after diving the way he did, conning the referee and linesman, looking like he was really injured. I tell you what, that's low, low, low. That's all I'm going to say. Angus McWorker, I have the Beckham experiment behind me, but I have not gotten to reading it. Okay, do it. Do it, yeah. And Angus McWorker, I am covering Brazil versus Morocco tomorrow. Yes, so am I, mate. I can't wait. It's going to be a bit of a festival. It's going to be a match. Both them teams can win that group. I'm telling you now, both them teams can win that group, and no one's giving Morocco the respect they deserve. I know you are, Angus. I know you are. But there's a lot of the TV no-nots, and I say no-nots because I know shit, but a lot of the TV no-nots really giving everybody a lot of respect, but they're not hitting Morocco enough. They're just touching on it. Look where they've come in the last year and a half in FIFA qualifying. Look where they've come since the 2022 World Cup. Yeah. Water break. USA is crushing it. Ha. Oh, that's good. I don't have a sweet tooth. And sour things, man, if I have something sour in my face, oh shit, I'm like, whoa. I can't do sour stuff very well. But, yeah. Brazil-Morocco tomorrow. That's going to be interesting. That is going to be interesting. That is Group C, is it not? I'm sure it is. Let's take a look in the little time here while we've got at half-time. That's Group C on my screen for you guys. Take a look at the screen right now. That's Group C coming up tomorrow. You got Morocco and Brazil. You've also got Haiti taking on Scotland. It's going to be a great couple of games there tomorrow. I'm going to be covering Brazil-Morocco for sure, because you can't do 2 games every day, guys. You'd just lose your voice. Now, because this was such a nice event to cover today, the US match, I haven't got to shout and scream like I do with Canada, or like I do with Wrexham, because I do shout and scream. And sometimes you can just relax into it. I'm relaxing into it tonight, I'm telling you that. But tomorrow, Brazil-Morocco, it's going to be interesting. But as for that group, yeah, you got to say, I can see either team winning Brazil-Morocco. It looks all day like a draw. But I'm thinking Morocco's got a good chance, you know. I really do. And into the other game, Haiti-Scotland. Both teams coming into this game with a big scoring victory. But it's interesting to see how it goes. Scotland can ill afford to lose against Haiti. Whoever loses the match Haiti-Scotland is out of the World Cup. Mark my words right now. Scotland cannot lose that match. It is imperative they get something out of it. Because if Scotland do, they're going to have a tough time to beat Morocco or Brazil, and vice versa. If Scotland do win that, then you got to say Haiti will have a tough time beating Brazil or Morocco. Just letting you know. Back on screen, guys. So there's your little half-time or your little water break group look for tomorrow. But again, it's going to be interesting. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. But tonight, I'd like to see one more goal for the USS and keep it moving on. Milky Moo 67 says, Scotland! Look forward to that one, says Milky Moo. I do too. I do too. Angus McWhirter, the media has a short-term memory. They always do. They always do. But you know what? Whatever you pay them to research, and even if it's lies and shit, they'll do that all day long in the media. They'll talk lies and shit in the media all day long. They'll pervert the truth at any given opportunity, like a whore on a Saturday night for shekels. And whores don't have to be just men. And I hope you're laughing at that. Blaze says, so excited for Brazil versus Morocco tomorrow. Yeah, that's going to be a game. I'm really looking forward to that one. I am. Brazil are going to build through this World Cup one of two ways. They're going to build, come together, get the smoothness in their team, get the resilience. Don't rely on Name Misery. You know that guy they call Neymar? That's not his real name. Name Misery, that's the guy's name. He's just not telling the truth. He's such a miserable bastard all the time. It makes football look like it's hard work. Such a skilled guy. And then he slaps Robinho Jr. in the face a couple of weeks ago, losing respect for me by the day, that guy. But Name Misery, that's not what Brazil's relying on. He's got a bit to play, but they're not relying on him to carry the team. The team's going to come together through the tournament. They're going to build match to match and slowly get some form through the World Cup, get some belief, the confidence, and start believing in themselves that they can do something because they've got some top players. They really do. First time I saw a Brazil-Scotland match, though, looking other ways, was the 1974 World Cup. It was fantastic. I was just a little boy, but I was enamoured by the Brazilians, the way they were just flowing with the ball. They literally played in a different gear. And the Scottish team at the time was a great Scottish team in 1974. It was even better in 78, but they went out on goal difference in 1974 and they went out on points in 1978. So which was the best team? Probably 1974. 72 minutes, 3-0 still to USA over Paraguay. It's been a better performance in the second half on the scoreboard for Paraguay, but I'm not saying that's going to be the end of it. I really think the US needs to add to it. Get another goal. For the fans, at least. Edge of the box, this should be a goal. And it is. They get one back. They get one back. There you go. 3-1. 3-1. So you can see the tempo's dropped. And Paraguay get a goal back. That's good for confidence for them, guys. That's totally good for confidence for them, guys. Absolutely. Having a dehydration break, yes. I know. Where do they come up with this stuff? I mean, it's hardly in Saudi Arabia, is it? You know what I'm saying? It's not that bloody hot there, is it really? I mean, I live with 30 degrees plus sometimes, and I don't get a water break every 20 minutes. I work outside, I do whatever, I have fun outside for a couple of hours, and then get a drink. Yeah, I don't know. Reading some of the stuff here. 3-1 down. Is Paraguay going to mount a comeback? I don't know. Going to read some stuff. Blaze, honestly, if the US continue to play like they have tonight, they could make it pretty far in this World Cup. Agreed, absolutely. Milky Moo. I can't remember who it was, but somebody predicted a USA versus Scotland final with USA to win. Never know. USA-Scotland final. I would. Oh, bad giveaway. Give and go. The top. Give and go. Does he put it away? Should do. Great save by the keeper. Horrendous defending. And Gill giving his players what for. And I got to say, that should be number 4 for the US and is not. Foot off the gas. Great first half. It should be a memorous second half with no goals scored against. Now we've got a goal against the US. The clean sheet is gone. It's a bit of a deflated second half compared to the first half. That's why I say you needed to keep it going as it was. Tim Ream now out of defence. Up the line. Nice swivel. Going down the line with speed. Cuts inside. Lovely play, but the keeper's going to eat that all day long. Scotland, USA final. That would be something. That would mean Spain, France, Argentina. Just to mention 3 big ones. Slipped by the wayside. That's going to be interesting. And you're saying as well, 2 of those 3 would have been beaten by the USA or Scotland in the semi-finals, is also what you're saying with that. That's quite momentous. I would love to see that happen. I think that's fantastic. It would be a colourful final. Lots of tartan and red and blue. It would be bloody lovely. Bagpipes everywhere. Would be super. But I think the odds of that are probably 5 million to 1. Just saying. The odds would be pretty high is all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Angus says, I am having my alternative liquid break. Cheers. There you go. Well done, son. Well done. Also says, that sounds an Alexi Lalas spelling prediction. Yes, there you go. Again, USA up to halfway, fighting away. Should be a free kick, and he's really hurt there. He's coming under him, and I'll tell you what, he's got a real hurt on right now. Watch this. His ankle bends over. His ankle bends over. Watch it again. But his ankle bends over. It absolutely hyper extends his ankle. He'll get up, but it'll be very ginger. Angus says that was an Alexi Lala spelling. Absolutely. Blaze thought that after their friendly versus Germany. Bit nervous to believe it. Well, go right with the ball. You got to be nervous until consistency is what you get. Shot coming in. Not far off. Timmy Weir's lad coming through. Oops, yes, Crystal's right. Crystal's right. I'm missing again. I'm such a bad lad. I didn't want to give him any credit. No, not the dot, the 1. There we go, 3-1. There we go. It is 3-1 indeed. Well done, Crystal. The Crystal Disco Ball scoreboard lady. There we go. Milky Moose says, chances of that final happening, Bob, and no hope. Bob hope and no hope. And Bob ain't here anymore, yeah. Blaze says, free pug show. They don't come much more free than that. Angus says, being in Saudi Arabia in July, it is super hot, especially on the Persian Gulf. I guess the Saudi World Cup is in winter. It will be, yeah. It will be. It will be. It will be. I've been out there when it's been 47 degrees. I'm sure you have too. It's amazing the temperature when you get out there. It really is. (3-1). Free kick coming up. Gomez is going furious. He has the ball. I tell you what, he's holding the ball to the referee. He wants to be careful. And I'm sure he just called the referee Bendejo. I'm sure Bendejo is what Stevie was lip reading. Calling the referee an idiot. I'm sure Dutchman doesn't know Bendejo. Velázquez is coming on. And Almiron is coming off. But yes, referee being called an idiot, Bendejo. And if you don't know, that's Spanish for idiot. It's a lovely word. I've heard it a few times. Not aimed at me, though. Not that I've heard. Blaze says, yeah, they don't come much more free than that. Milky Mood. Chances of that final happening, Bob hope and no hope. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. There's the most hated man in football. Infant-sized brain. Horrible person. Ruining the game. Stealing money from the fans. Causing people to not go to the World Cup. Causing people to basically sell back their tickets because they can't afford to pay for them. That's what he's famous for. Milky Moose says the Paraguay top, it's like a tie-dye. It really is. It really is. And I think if you look at Mexico's black shorts, they also look camouflaged design, like a good old camouflage, an urban camouflage. Mexico shorts. Some weird outfits in the World Cup. Open play in the box. Tim Ream on the rebound, coming back into the mixer. It's open. Take the shot. Takes the shot, no doubt about it. Delays away. Hesitates. If he takes the shot, it's number 4. Paraguay coming away with the ball. 10 minutes to go. Do Paraguay get a second goal and really make this a crazy game that should have been 5-0 and is ending 3-1 at the moment? In the corner, going out for the goal kick. 3 blind mice, including Infantino. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Different stadium sound, different noise in the second half than the first half. The flags ain't flying, the scarves ain't up, the people ain't standing, people are sitting. It's been a subdued second half, and the crowd was waiting for a bombastic second half. The win will be the most pleasing thing, but the second half isn't what it could have been. I'm sure the US should have been able to add to this and make it 5-0 instead of 3-1. Substitutions coming off. His day is done. Tielemans has not really figured into it, but hey, that's the way it is. Paraguay in possession in the US half, going down the left side. Ball into the box, easily repelled by the US. Angus McWhirter, the San Jose Earthquakes home kit looks like a tie-dye T-shirt to take to the beach. You know, I sometimes wonder who come up with these designs for the outfits. It's like, it doesn't have to be a tapestry. You know, I do say something though. You look at teams like Japan, Mexico, in particular, sometimes Korea, South Korea, they have some of the most attractive patterns in soccer shirts, football shirts that you're likely to see. Yet they're not gaudy, they're not horrible, they're really classy looking. I'm a real fan of the Mexican shirts for years. The Aztec thing they've had in there for a while and all sorts of different cuts and designs, they really do have cool designs. Ball coming in, free kick on the penalty spot, should be number 2 here. Repelled by the US defence. No foul, back into Paraguay's possession. Whistled down, looks like an offside call, absolutely offside call. Lovely free kick ball though. Watch this ball flying in. Definitely offside, 2 of them. And yes, he does head it. Offside's a great call. The officials have done very well, apart from not red carding Almiron for the feigning injury. Milky Moose says, we'll have a look, Angus. And he's talking about the tie-dye T-shirt from San Jose Earthquakes. Big tackle. Big tackle, right moment. He wants the US throw in, but the referee says nothing doing. Referee whistles it down for the free kick. Not in the right spot, but he's not really worried about that at this stage. Makaleli, the referee, is a no-nonsense referee. He's quite calm. He doesn't get excited. Very experienced. This could be your guy that you could see referee the final, or at least a semi-final. He's that good. And you've seen great refereeing tonight. No nonsense, but the refereeing's been pretty much where it should be. That ball's still in play. I don't know why they're stopping. But yeah, the referee and the linesman have done a decent job tonight. That ball is out of play. Carry on, says the linesman. He doesn't see it. Paraguay now surging down the right side, opening up the play. No targets, must back up. Going back along the defensive line, shifting from right to left via the keeper. And he doesn't really get a good clearance on it again. USA coming up with the ball. Paraguay stealing it. Enciso moving forward. Enciso, I beg your pardon, moving forward. He'll run, but Ream will get there. And away it goes. Safety. One more time. Big captain Ream playing a big part in the game. 5 minutes to go. Milky Moo, yeah. Play to the whistle. Absolutely, play to the whistle. Everybody stopped for a split second. It's like, why? Keep playing. If you don't hear the whistle, keep moving your body because it ain't stopping. Should be a free kick coming up. Unfortunate little knock, but hey, it is what it is. Brazil coming up tomorrow. I'll tell you what's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to check on the menu, see what we got coming. 1 second. Excuse me. Bada boom. Every US fan tonight is going to be well happy. Ball in the box. Danger one more time. Danger one more time. Referee having a word. Adams down in anger. Agony, sorry. He's down in anger. Don't look back in anger was what I was thinking. But he's down. Twists. Okay, maybe it was a twist as he came down. He looks like he's done a Charlie horse, but he looks okay. He looks okay. So tomorrow, it is Brazil taking on Morocco. 6th match of the World Cup. That's at 3:45 in the afternoon. That's a later game. Coming off. We're going to have a lot of fun with Brazil tomorrow. Then after that, it's Holland-Japan on the 14th. Holland-Japan, I'm looking forward to that. That's an interesting game. Holland not really looking great as they're coming into the World Cup in a few training matches that I've watched. Japan looking absolutely on fire. So I'll tell you what, and I'm really looking forward to Japan. I'm really looking forward to it. Referee counting down the throw-in. I think it's a decent idea to speed up the process of the throw-in by counting them. It'll get into their psyche and they'll start throwing the ball quicker. I think, yes, there was a lot of time wasting with the ball, throwing-wise. And if you're losing in the last kind of minute, no foul, says the referee. Well, if it's not a foul, give him a card for diving. That's what you're saying. There's another dive. Oh, it's a foul this time. Okay, Mr. Makaleli. There you go. Yellow card for the foul. Was getting away from the poor lad. Danny was getting busy. I'm talking the referee. Free Pug Show. Let's finish strong. Absolutely. 87 minutes gone. Couple of minutes to go plus added time. And then we'll be soon into the post-game show. As we get closer to it, guys, we'll be a few minutes away from the post-game show, so get ready for that. Bring me your thoughts in the post-game, and also who will be your man of the match. Bring me your man of the match from now through till the end of the post-game. We'll be going 15 minutes or longer, depending on who stays around. But man of the match and the post-match is coming along, so let's get into that one. 3-1 right now as we're closing down on the finish. Just waiting to see what's going to be happening. Gill quickly with the ball going long. Route 1 football. Tim Ream again flawless tonight. Clearing the danger. Going wide. US going down the right wing again. Great possession. Great possession. In the battles, I've got to say, in the one-on-one battles, the US has done well. Now, he just went down as if he got scythed down. Look at Makaleli. He's having none of it. Someone's trying to get someone red-carded there, and it didn't work. Well done, referee. Robinson heading out, going out for throw-in. Literally 1 minute plus added time. I reckon we probably got 4 to 5 minutes added time. Man of the match has to be Belagun, says Milky Moo. Looking at that. Awesome. Got to kill it there. Absolutely, I hear you there. Angus McWhirter, there needs to be a referee to referee the referee. Time wasted on VAR. Yes. I say that all the time. Every time the VAR comes out, that time's lost. Chip the keeper, chip the keeper, chip the keeper. Oh, what a chip that was. What a chip that was. Berhalter. Really. Not even close. You should have hit it over than under. Really. But yeah. 3-1 on the night. Satisfactory as the scoreline. Absolutely now, after watching the match, first half was brilliant. But we'll go through that as we go through the post-game, which is coming up in about, I'd say, 5 or 6 minutes. But put in the chat where you're going, and I will backtrack and get in there and tell the world about how the USA dismantled Paraguay. 7 minutes added time. Seems a little much, but 7 minutes it is. Jeffrey Perrin just checking in and saying hi, everyone. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing, fella? First half was where the deal was done. Second half has been a slower process, and we've got a live review of the game coming up, of what actually happened, coming up pretty soon. Like we need that graphic on the screen, really. What is that going to do for us? A simple offside, please. It's getting stupider by the second. But yeah, referees to referee the referees. It's a great one. They do have the referees commission, and they do go over their games. Ball in. Far side. Cleared again. Well, what happens when a referee makes a boo-boo or wrong call that's bad? Well, what they do is they make him sit, and they'll push him down a league. Ball coming in, the blocker, still alive. People diving everywhere, feigning injury, but there's no injury. You watch him get up. Watch the bottom end of the box. Man down. He's not down anymore, is he? He's sprinting. Yeah. He's sprinting to get back out there. Feigning that he's had his head kicked off. Sprints back when the play's away from him. Talk about feigning injury. Yeah. It's been all night long. That's the modern game. And I used to hate it when people who support other sports like hockey, football, baseball, they're like, you guys are a lot of pansies. You're a lot of pussies. You can't get hit. You got to go down. You fake it. Yeah. Well, when that happens, I got to give them credit because it does look like that. USA now. Does he get the foul? Does he get the foul? Yeah, and the yellow card's dished out. 2 minutes 11 in added time. We've got 5 minutes to go. We've got 5 minutes to go. There's a guy down. Looks like his day is done. Dislocated shoulder, possibly. Looks like a dislocated shoulder. But yes, Jeffrey, it's been pretty decent. Tillman, very good. All the transformative play, but didn't really hit the back of the net. He was there, a nearly there man. He was a nearly there man, but didn't just get it right. Free puck show, man of the match, Bellingham. As more saying Bellingham. Crystal disc ball, man of the match, Bellingham. Top World Cup scorer. Yep, absolutely. For now. Angus McWhirter, I lean towards Bellingham for man of the match. Do not announce until it's over. All right, okay. Free puck show. I won't announce it because I've got to get more coming in. Free puck show. Let's go ahead and put one more in with this 4-1. Great scenes for tonight. USA's done really well. Done really well. He's got a dislocated shoulder on the sideline there. And I'll tell you what, he's got some pain threshold because he's not looking like in anger. But when they pull that and twinge it, he's going to be in a little bit of agony just before it slips back in. How do I know that? Yeah. And then for the next couple of days, it aches. It feels tired. Robinson now on the left wing. Wants to go outside, keeps possession, cuts inside with the ball. USA keeping possession, free kick coming up. Nice position on the edge of the box. Referee protecting Berhalter, who's been literally aimed at a few times. But again, interesting match. All the US fans sticking around. But there are a few seats opening. And there were a few seats opened at half-time whereby Paraguay fans who left possibly may want to have stuck around. 3 minutes to go. Not going for the typical free kick, but looking for possession, looking to wind down the clock. Wide ball by Tim Ream makes it. It's going to be a battle for possession, but USA keep possession. Weston McKennie passing it off one more time. Gets it back. Great possession. Great play by Weston as well in the match, yeah, when you're thinking man of the matches. Tim Ream, fantastic defensive display. What constitutes the man of the match tonight? Something different. There's only one guy I can think about that so far that did something different. I'll let you know in a couple of minutes. Stick around for the post-game. I want to know your thoughts on the match and where you think the US is going to go. But right now, it's a great day for the USA. It's going all their way. Ball down the left side. Final Forey here. Does he get it inside? Cuts it inside and well defended. Going out for the corner. A dispirited look by Aldrete. Slightly dispirited on the night. Behalton Robinson coming over the corner. I guess that's a sign they're going to keep it in the corner and wind down the clock. 6 minutes gone in added time. Just 1 minute to go. Compact US team claiming all 3 points on their first game in group phase. That'll be a great relief to the US players, coaching staff, and above all, the fans. Seconds to do, we're getting few. And again, USA rolling the ball around, training game style right now, keeping possession, cooking the clock. Tick, tock, tick, tock. It's working to perfection. Moving into space beautifully, keeping possession, 30 seconds to go. A comprehensive performance. Behalter's been a bit of an aid since he's come on with his relentless running and work rate. A player that you could see starting in other days. Didn't get to start today, but got on the field. Pochettino's handled the game pretty well. And again, seconds to do. Referee close to seeing it out. There's still probably 30 seconds on the clock, maybe. USA coming down the right wing again in free-flowing football. Ball into the centre. Goes down to the right wing, passing off one more time. Perfect play into space. Letting the ball do all the work. Final shot coming in. And in the back of the net. There it is. And the man I have just loathed, Berhalter, for his relentless running and what he's added since he's come on. And a man that could start gets the fourth goal on the night. On the probably the final a kick on goal on the evening. 4-1 on the night. Absolutely brilliant. And I tell you what, Berhalter deserves it. He's been a big part of this US setup for quite some time. And he curls it around the keeper with the outside of the wrist. Look at that. The outside of the wrist. Blind. The keeper's blind. Aldrete is in front of him. And that ball is out of reach and in the back of the net. Beautiful shot. Berhalter. USA 4. Paraguay 1. So the US fans have something to cheer in the second half, in the back of the net. And that's what it means to the bench as well. They raced all the way from the bench down to the byline, the goal line, and celebrated. Pochettino quite happy too. You're seeing mixed emotions here. You're seeing great stuff. We're into the post-game, but the USA comprehensively has taken aside Paraguay 4-1 on the night. And I tell you what, brilliant, brilliant performance. And the game is over. 4-1 on the night. We're in the post-game show. That was a brilliant, brilliant performance by the US. And we're going to go into the post-game right now. Talking as we did, I'm going to get the stats lined up for you. Give me a second here. Getting the stats lined up. We have the stats. I'm just going to refresh, make sure we're all good. Yes, there's the fourth goal going on. We've got all the stats lined up perfectly. We're going to go into that pretty soon. But on the night, going to say 4-1 on the night. I'm going to go off screen with you here. Just give me a second. We'll get this lined up for you. But I'll tell you, comprehensive is the word. Comprehensive is the word. I'm just getting this lined up. Give me a second. There it is. I've just gone past it. 1 second. We're going to do the stats right now. We're going straight to the stats right now. There is the stats. Excuse me 1 second. Thank you very much. There's the stats 1-0. So you can see on the night, looking straight up above, on top, Damian Bodadilla. And one thing I'm going to do, give me 1 second. I'm going to take out the crowd right now. Don't need the crowd in there. It's just you and I, and we can just talk it on up. Coming back on screen with the stats. There's the stats. Comprehensive, but the stats first of all. On 7, own goal, Damian Bodadilla. Really, really starts the rot. The first half. We'll talk about the match in a minute. Secondly, Florian Balogun. 31 minutes in and 45 plus 5. A really super 45 minutes of football. And literally Pochettino resting him and bringing him out of play after such a brilliant first half performance. And Giovanni Reina gets the 4th goal, 90 plus 8. Brilliant finish. And Maurizio on 73 in between. 4-1 on the night. Looking at the play down. 17 shots USA, 6 on target. 63% possession. 577. 1 minute. I thought I said the crowd off, guys. There we go. Thank you very much. Back into it. The crowd's gone. We don't have to have the crowd in there anymore. 13 fouls, 1 yellow card, 2 offsides, 3 corners, and 4. Paraguay, 8 shots, which for the road team is not bad. 1 shot on target, that's bad. 37%, not too good. 282 passes, 74% pass accuracy. Not really a great night between them two figures there. 17 fouls, they were under pressure. 5 yellow cards, that shows it. 1 offside and 1 corner. Coming back on screen right now. Give me a second. Moving things into place. There we go. Talking about the game itself, here's the thing. I'm going to go into the chat in a second, but I'm going to set it up now that you've had the stats. If you're just tuning in, you missed something special in the first half. The first half, literally, one-way traffic. The US dominated. Probably never had a first half like that in a long time. Second half, different situation. All the scoring for the US mainly in the first half. 3-0 up at halftime. 3-1 eventually, and then it goes to 4-1 late in the game. Yes, Reina getting the goal. But here's the deal. A great performance by the US. They got everything right. And to kick off the World Cup with a big win like that, they just solidified getting out of the group with that win. They are going to the next round with that win. Mark my words. Mark my words. The USA is now setting themselves up nicely to take this group by storm. The one question everybody had before coming into this game was, were they going to win or were they going to lose? Because a loss wasn't dead in the water, but it certainly would have given problems. The win now lifts the whole balance. The whole complexion changes. Everybody can start smiling and enjoying and getting into rhythm, getting the form, getting that happy camp, being what they want to be. So listen to me. Right now, this is the best result that could have happened. It puts all the doubters to sleep because you know they want to come back and get negative again. Well, this really puts a lot of water on their fire. They got nothing to negatively talk about. So it's positive days. Paraguay, on the other hand, realidad. It was reality. It was supposed to happen that way. Go down in the library, Ultimate Soccer, check out the video. It's exactly what I said was going to happen, and I said the USA will win this group. Moving through the rest of the game, it didn't change its complexion. The USA dominated their day like you know they should, and as they did in the first, they had loads of possession play, kept the ball, and were very calm but very good on the ball. You can't say the same for Paraguay. Paraguay had moments where they were playing in the triangles, moving the ball up and down the field, looking good in possession, moving the ball out of defense. But they didn't really do anything with it apart from that one goal. Had it not been for the goal, they'd have had nothing all night, which is obvious. But they didn't dominate in the offensive zone. It was very sporadic. The USA dominated their day beautifully. Moving into the next round of games, the USA set themselves up for a nice finish to the group. So like I said, this is the best thing that could happen. Going into the chat to get our man of the match, because that's the most important thing right now. Let's carry on where we are. And you know what? Before we go anywhere else, I'm going to have to do something. Otherwise, Crystal Disco Ball is not going to let me finish here. That scoreboard didn't change. That's how close we are. There we go. It's 4-1. Hey, you see it happen live? We changed the score. It's 4-1. It changed 4-1. It is 4-1. We're correctamundo. Going back into the chat. Looking for the man of the match. Looking for what you said right now as we go through all the way to the end. But that's what the game is. Total domination by the US. Paraguay are going to go home in 2 games' time is what I'm saying. That's what I expected before this started. That's what I expect to happen even now. Into the chat. You are in control right now. We go as long as you are there. Going into the chat right now. Picking up the players of the match, which is the man of the match. Tillman, very good all day. Transformative play. Yep, didn't really get much on the end of it. But yes, I agree with you. That's Milky Moo. Free Pug Show, man of the match, definitely Belligan. Angus McWhirter, I lean towards Belligan for man of the match, but do not announce it until it's over. It's over. It's over. Free Pug Show, let's go ahead. Put 4-1. Let's go ahead and put one more in and win this 4-1. Free Pug Show, you called the score. Well done, son. Jeffrey Perrin, imagine paying that kind of money and leaving early. I know. Can you imagine? That is crazy, isn't it, eh? People didn't pay $20 for them tickets. They paid big money. Free Pug Show, got it. Yeah, Milky Celtic. Ooh, absolutely. 4th goal, Angus McWhirter. Absolutely. Angus McWhirter says, give me a second. Just the chat is jumping up and down, guys. There we go. Come back down. There we go. Berhalter is a big reason why the Whitecaps are so good. Yes, I like that. They are. Crystal Disco Ball, 4-1 scoreboard. Got it. Late again. Brombatia, great coverage. Thank you, Brombatia. Chris Cavlin, wow, I did not expect that. I tell you, I did say, look at the performance against Germany, and you saw the result of that today in this one. Comprehensive. Great defending, great midfield, and taking chances. And I've got to say, apart from the one goal, they really weren't under threat much, were they? The US, yeah? Jeffrey Perrin, how about them Canadians? They did well. They came back. They didn't die in the water. Another big opening day. And Canada's first ever points at a World Cup finals today. History made. Angus McWhirter says, Balogun man of the match officially for me. Milky Moo Celtic will come down to the Turkey game. Can see both USA and Turkey getting 6 from their other games. 100%. And the home team may well just have better goal difference by the end of that, claiming goal difference win on 7 points. There's a prediction. Milky Moo, sorry, Turkey. Milky Moo says they don't like being called Turkey. Well, that's what they are. They're turkeys. They're Turkey. They're from Turkey. The Rice Krispies in the house. Hi, Steve. It was a good game. It was Rice Krispie. Absolutely. And I do remember. Absolutely. The Blaze, great game tonight. That was a great game tonight. It was. And looking really at what we've got, I think on the back of the South Korea match against Czech Republic last night, and this one today, yeah, the 4-1 USA over Paraguay, I think, to be honest, this was the best game of the World Cup so far. Yeah, we haven't had many, only 4. 100 to go till the final. But out of the 4 matches, I think this was the best one. But South Korea really thrilled me a treat in the match last night. They really did. They were fun to watch, and they were never out of it until you thought they were, and they came back and won. I tell you, it was great. Blaze says, great game tonight. Absolutely. Milky Moo Celtic, you got comfy, Ricer. That's too funny, mate. That's too funny. That is too funny. Absolutely. We're having a blast. We're having a party. So tomorrow, Crystal Disco Ball, parking at Sophie is over £300. I live in the greater area and couldn't justify 3 ticks parking. Wow. $300? I'm going to read that again. Crystal Disco Ball says parking at Sophie is over $300. I live in the greater area and couldn't justify 3 ticks parking. Neither would I. That's extortion. That's Infantino Mafioso. Yeah, Dr. Evil. Yes. The skinny little wretch he is, Gianni Infantino, the worst virus to hit world football. Yes. Disgusting man. Horrible person. Get him out. FIFA need a new boss, and they need to change their ways. Stealing off the fans and thieving off the fans and overpricing everything. Disgusting. $300 tickets to park. Wow. You've made the right choice, Crystal. Absolutely. Angus. Yes, this was a great match, Stevie. Yes, this was a great match, Stevie. It was. The Rice Krispie. USA versus Turkey will decide the group. I'll tell you what, Rice Krispie. It definitely will. And I'm going with the home team right now. Turkey's a sleeping giant, but they're not that big in the final end of the competition. They'll awake early, but how far they go, some big boy or big team's going to just knock them out the park. Watch it happen. Sorry to tell you, Turkey fans, but the final is not where you're going. I don't even see you making the quarterfinals, let alone the 16s. Just saying. Jeffrey Perrin, nice to hear you, man. Have a good night. You too, brother. Who was your man of the match? I know who the man of the match is. We're going to announce it in a minute or two. Crazy Parking Mafia. Yes, absolutely. And you know what? That Crazy Parking Mafia, hey, you can listen to Mafiosi on YouTube or anywhere, John Alate, and he used to make loads of money out of parking buildings, yeah? There's money in parking. And the Mafiosi, FIFA, are making money in parking and hoteling and tickets and overpricing the world. Horrible people. Great Parking Mafia, Jeffrey. Milky Moo should have been a Platini, yes. It should have been Platini. And guess who's getting money now from FIFA through law courts? Platini. Yeah. So how wrong or how corrupt was Platini? You might not have liked Michel, but Michel Platini, I think, would be way better than this Infantino moron. I'm sorry, but Platini knows football. Infantino, he obviously doesn't know a first thing about football because of the things he's allowing to change. Angus Worth, Strang Krunker and Infantino working together, two evil ones. Absolutely. Listen, people with too much money very rarely end up being the nicest people in the world. They were nasty to get all that money. Just think about that. The Rice Krispie, are you doing a watch-along for Switzerland and Qatar? That's a good question. Let me have a look. I haven't got one for Switzerland and Qatar, no. That's on the 14th, I believe. On the 14th, I've changed for Netherlands, Japan. I'll check the timings. Let me check the timings. Give me a second. Let me check the timings. But I'm not lined up to do one right now. Keep your eye on the live watch-along. Right now for the 14th, I'm looking on the 14th. I've got one on the 14th, Netherlands and Japan. And tomorrow, I've got one for Brazil, Morocco. So tomorrow, no. I haven't got it listed tomorrow. I'm doing Brazil, Morocco at 3:45 in the afternoon. I think it might be too tight to do two together. So let me check. But if not, don't worry. They'll be coming in the future. Because like the first 8 matches in group phase is literally just what you want to hear about the games coming through in the first phase, the best round games. I've cherry-picked 8 games in the first round of group games. I'm going to do the same in the second round and the same in the third. Yes, crushing it, buddy, crushing it. The Rice Krispie. Love the Fanta, Steve. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Right, guys. Slowly going to close this one down unless somebody's going to jump in here with some questions or answers. But on the day, winding down, USA winning 4-1, so there's a big win for a host nation. Canada coming back from the death, 1-0 down against Bosnia and Herzegovina, but they tie it up with in-form striker, club form, Kyle Laren, if he's not in form with the national team, subbed in late but got the tying goal. All 3 host nations have not lost in the first round of games. Mexico looking like the USA that they're going to lead this group, what they're in. Canada looking like they may come second or third, but that point is a big point today. It's such a big point for Canada that unlike people like Mexico and the USA who've picked up thousands of points in World Cup finals because they've been there so many times, Canada, on their 3rd attempt at a World Cup after 7 matches, the previous 6 they lost, while they get their first ever point in history today at the World Cup. Their first ever World Cup point. June 12th, 2026, Canada made history. Tomorrow, like I say, looking at the games coming through, we've got Brazil taking on Morocco. 3:45 Mountain Time. Come back. Join me in the post-game as well. But come back. Watch along. 3:45 Mountain Time. Check your listings. But come back for Brazil, Morocco. Again, you guys were rocking it in the chat. I had a fantastic time. I really did. Canada will win against Qatar, says the Rice Krispie. Milky Moo, Brazil, Morocco, followed by Tartan Army. Absolutely. It's going to be an interesting World Cup. And I tell you what, like I said before, we're not looking off the field anymore. We're now looking on the field. And what we're seeing on the field is attractive. We've had goals. We've had drama. We had a bag load of red cards to kick it off with Mexico. Now with the USA, we've had a bag load of goals against Paraguay, 5 in the game. It's really starting to come together. On the field is where is the most important action to happen. In the stands, with the fans, we want to see them having a great time. What happens politically outside of this, put it to a side. Enjoy the competition. Get back with me tomorrow for the Brazil match. Milky Moose Celtic, yeah. Brazil, Morocco, and Japan, Holland. Yes, I've got that one on the line. Brazil, Morocco, Japan, Holland, both here at Ultimate Soccer. Both going to be massive games. And the day after should be both great as well. The day after, just to let you know, Milky Moo's online. I've got Saudi Arabia and Uruguay, and then Argentina taking on Algeria. Then the 8th game is England taking on Croatia. So there's really meaty matches coming up. See you, Stevie. Have a great weekend, says the Rice Krispie, you two brother, and Milky Moo, everybody else. Crystal Disco Ball, very exciting for Canada. Thanks again, Stevie. Thank you, Crystal Disco Ball. The Rice Krispie, Canada can win Qatar. Yep. Milky Moo, Brazil, Morocco, followed by the Tartan Army. And I'm saying to everybody, again, as I always say, you in the chat make this happen. Without you in the chat, with the brilliance, the fun, the laughs you give me, it wouldn't be the same. Join me again tomorrow. Brazil, Morocco. 5, game number 5 at the World Cup. Join me tomorrow and we'll have another good time. And I say thank you, everybody. Please give it a like, hit all notifications, and come back again and join the family with a notification. Thanks very much. I say cheers. Get back for the Brazil game. It's going to be massive. Morocco, I say, have an edge. Will they pull the wool over Brazil? Get back and find out.